My name is John Burks, and I am a financial analyst. And what I'm doing is creating a series of videos that shows you how you can use some of the most prominent softwares today in a lot of business organizations. Now, the first video that I've shown was Alteryx. Then the second video was a video showing you the output to Excel. The third video was the output from Alteryx to a report using the reporting tool. The last video was Tableau. The output going into Tableau showing you how you can visualize your data. And this video is with our statistics. Keep in mind all the data was fictitious information and used on software that is free online with the trial period. Okay. Now, this is Rstudio, and keep in mind this is the series of videos that are mini and short and a lot quicker in pace, so that you can get a quick concept of how to use some of the software. And I do have longer videos showing you how to use all of these softwares attached on my LinkedIn profile. Okay, now, as I was saying, this is Rstudio. And over here to the left is the notes section where you write your code. Down here is your console where the commands from your code is outputted. And to the right is your global environment. This is where when you bring in data or create data frames, the information you will see here. And to the lower right is your features window with other functions that you can carry out. There's a help section if you had questions regarding using this software and different packages. These are packages that you can download to do your statistical analysis as well as other types of advanced code. And this is your plot section. This is where all your graphs and your data will show up when you try to plot the information or data. Okay, now going to the notepad. If you wanted to import your data, you can do it three ways. The first way I'll show you is you can come to this import dataset button. You can come to file, import your data set, or you can write code, which is I'm going to show you now. Now, what's great about our statistics is if you wanted to keep your code separate from the actual function that you're trying to carry out, just put a hashtag in front of the word, and it will automatically turn this green, as we see here. Now, if you want to run this code, I'm going to bring in the file, hit run, and then I'm going to hit the data set, and then I'm going to view my data. Okay, as you can see, the data is now in the global environment, and a new tab open up to view the information, and you can see it's the segment, the country, the revenues, the cost of goods sold, the profit, and then the 2013 profits again. This is a duplicate of the revenues, as I was explaining in prior videos, to do other analysis on. Okay, and you go back to the other window. You want to attach your data, hit run. Okay, now if you want to do some more advanced statistics, you can. So I'm going to install this application called Applier. So I'm going to go to the back of the line, hit install packages, and as you can see, the stop sign comes up and it's running. It does take a few seconds to run. And once it's done, it's going to tell you that it's complete. Okay, it's still installing. And there it is. Package is successfully unpacked. Now I'm going to go to the library, hit run, and now I have the library for Applier installed. Now if you want to go and do some statistics, I'm going to do some brief statistics. If you want to pull a sample, here is the code for my sample. All of this I wrote. I want a sample of 10. Hit run. And there is my sample of 10 by segment. I got sample of 10. I got the segment, the country, the revenues, the cost of goods sold, and the profit, and I have 10. If I wanted to see a summary of my data, there's the code for summary. Hit run. It gives me the character of the segment, or the character type, or class type, I should say, of your categorical data. And then my continuous or discrete data, it gives me my min, the first quarter, the median, the min, the mean, the third quarter, and the max for all the different account types. If I just wanted to isolate the account type down to just one type of statistic, like standard deviation, I put revenues in front of S in the parentheses and SD in front, and I'll get the standard deviation for my revenues. Now, if I wanted to just create a data frame for and select the country and the revenues, I can. And I found a filter on the specific country. This is the code to do that. I'm going to hit run, and I'm going to call it data frame 1. And it shows up in the global environment. If I click on it to view it, I should only have Germany and France, which I do have. Now I'm going to call this again, data frame 1, hit run, okay? And then I want to test for normality. I'm going to plot the normality. Okay, and there's my plot for normality. As you can see, there are some outliers. And then if I want to see a histogram of my revenues, hit run, and there is a histogram. As you can see, it's skewed. So you have to be careful with the type of statistic test that you do use, and I will show you that. If I wanted to do a Shapiro-Wilk test to see if the data is normal or not, I'm going to call it, run the test, and here's my p-value showing you that the data is not normal. And then if I wanted to test it for similar variance or homogeneous variance, here's the code for that. Hit run, and there it is. Okay. Now this is the last video in a series of videos. This is our statistics. There is a way to export this data, which will be in my longer versions of video. So keep in mind, please review this. Have fun with it. These are all great softwares to use and to learn. A lot of companies are using all of these, and I would say to be the best employee or worker, or even to run your own business, improving your skills not only helps yourself, it helps others around you. And with all that said, thank you for looking at my videos, and I'll talk to you soon.